Good morning, Memberni. My name is Suci Cahyanti. Today, I will present about the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic on the international flower industry. This is the outline about the presentation. First is introduction, 2 is watching video, 3 this is the 3 serious problems that have paralyzed in the flower industry, 4 breakdown of each problem, 5 flower problem suggestion, and 6 is conclusion. First is introduction. The COVID-19 pandemic has a great cause in the fresh flower industry, such as restricting and closures of transportation facilities. As the slump flower demand, many flower shops have closed and farmers are losing money. In the loss of flower farmers and flower shops, because the drop in the demand for flowers was caused by many events such as wedding canceling their flower orders. Usually, the wedding event will order flowers to the florist well in advance of the event, and then florists will order the flowers, and the flower farmer will prepare the corresponding the flower and deliver according to the incoming order. Therefore, if the flower order is cancelled, suddenly the flower farmer will suffer as loss. Before going into the discussion of the three big problems of COVID-19, let's watch a video with the news about the impact of COVID-19 on the wedding industry.
Inflation is hitting the wedding industry hard, driving up the price of food, drinks, even flowers. The pandemic also complicated budgets. All this week, News 8's Lakin McGee gives us the inside story of how couples are having to adapt to all of these changes. Lakin, you're here now. You got perspective from a local florist.
Yeah, I did. And so prices, like we've all been seeing, are going up for everything. And flower shops are experiencing that too. So how will this impact your wedding? A local flower shop explains.
Few weddings or two.
I sure have, yeah.
Bree Hewitt has been in the floral business for 12 years. Everyone is wanting to get their canceled wedding in now.
Yes.
Are you busy from that?
We're definitely busy from that, yeah.
But if you're trying to save money on your flowers, those dreams may be cut short. A study done by The Knot, a wedding planning app, shows in 2018, the average wedding flower cost $1,800. In 2019, $2,000. In 2021, that jumped to $2,300. So you kind of get my point. Things are expensive, and here's why.
Just through the pandemic and the lack of getting product in, shipping costs are way up, so we're seeing it more on that side as opposed to just because weddings are increasing.
And as florists at Ober's were putting arrangements together for couples, they'd have to cancel because someone got COVID.
Some of those people unfortunately had to postpone more than once.
But business was consistent. They relied on their customers for curbside pickup and deliveries because many folks didn't want to be indoors with other people.
We had to kind of shift focus to doing some things online or on the over Zoom.
Now things are starting to look up.
Do you think the pandemic has changed the way people in the wedding business will do business?
I absolutely think so. We're going to do most everything very similar to how we did.
But a few things will change.
Checking on times and things more frequently and verifying that everything is going to be okay and getting some extra precautions out of the way in advance.
One thing's for sure, they're not letting the pandemic and an increase of business slow them down.
Keep moving, keep rolling.
Bree says they are on the upswing of getting back to normal. Most of the weddings that were postponed are back on. I'm Lakin McGee.
Okay. Based on the video, it is explained that the COVID-19 pandemic can still be effect even though this pandemic has subsided. As the video explained that many couples in central India are finally getting married after a 2 years delay caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The demand for wedding flower has increased rapidly. This video, Bree Hewitt, a florist at O'Brien's Flowers, explains that many couples cancel or delay their flower order during the pandemic. Now, with a full wedding calendar, the cost of wedding flower is soaring because of the shortage of product and expensive shipping costs. The price hike and flower is because during the pandemic, the floral sector was a standstill. So after the pandemic was over, the sector was just restarting. The price hike on flowers can result in wedding budget offer. So obvious florists are responding to the case by having another response, such as artificial flowers. And then this is a three serious problem that have paralyzed the flower industry. First is supply chain disruption and many flower shops are temporarily closed. Two, labor shortage, and three is decrease in demand. Okay, I will discuss uh, each one to the three serious problem. The first problem is supply chain disruption and many flower shop is temporarily closed. It is a cause because caused by lockdown and travel limit service. During the pandemic, many delivery services were stopped, so farmers could not send flowers outside the region that had a long distance of the flower shop. And the impact of the cost is this can effect of the delivery of flower was well the increases in flower price due to the fact that only a few flowers can be delivered to florists due to activity limitation. And then the response US florist is to first is flexibility in flower selection. Like Caranas have taken to using alternative varieties and create technique to make the flower availability meet client expectation. And two is sling flowers and alternative flora. Like a Bob Conti are using leaf tree in pot and candle inside of the fresh flowers. Okay, and two problem is labor shortage. Cause is two. This first is job cut caused by the pandemic. Uh, this is the effect of the decline in demand for fresh flower. For certain event, florists do not get income, so they cannot pay their employees. So many workers are letting off. And the cause too is lifestyle change. Uh, the example is employers leave work to care family members or due to healthy issue. And another example is employers have young children who are is elementary school and during the pandemic school is online, then one of the parent must provide the child. And the cost can impact the two to impact this one is reduce production capacity with the fewer workers, garden product less, leading a shortage flower, especially to grow for special event. And impact two is higher labor cost. This is to attract worker back, business have to increase wage, adding to the overall cost of flower production and distribution. And then the response US florists is florists start searching with foliage and using creative technique such as changing the color of the flower or transformation ordinary flowers to like a more premium varieties. And then uh, last big problem is decrease in demand. And decrease in demand can cause by cancelled of events such as wedding, proms, and corporate event due to assembly bans and school closures, and cause of business then use or order regularly. And in the cause is impact for the sales and revenue drop drastically as many flowers that were already product has to be discarded due to lack of demand. And then the response is US florist is make online sales such using Alibaba seeds and it's all maybe. And then is my flower problem suggestion. I have a suggestion for better solution. First, it is switch the selling ornamental flowers. This can help prevent farmer for moving to another industrial sector. They can learn how to grow ornamental flowers and market them via social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. And in the labor shortage, flower farmer and flower shops can recruit a new worker who do not have the ability in the field of flowers and provide training. This is because during the pandemic, I think very many layoffs. So many people were looking for work. And then this is the last presentation. Conclusion. I think the impact of COVID-19 was very much felt during the pandemic and after the pandemic, especially in the flower sectors. Many losses have taken place as a result of the pandemic. These losses are caused by several things such as disrupted deliveries, labor shortage, and flowers that do not match the quantity of customer wish. And I took the video from the television broadcast, Wish US, and I took the problem from the Team New York article with the title Where Have All the Flower Gone? This is a presentation